Let's go back to our earlier story about police and military presence in Atulbabis, suburb of Bolgatanga in the Upper East region. And this is because there were violent clashes on Saturday and they are related to chieftaincy matters. Our reporter Albert Story is on the ground. Albert, what's the latest from the region?
Well, Francisca, camp has returned this morning. As said, the police and military personnel have been there since yesterday morning and been to the community today. Everything is calm. The security are still there in very high numbers, trying to make sure that there aren't any further violence.
Albert, bring us up to speed about casualties so far.
Well, the casualties are 7 in number. They are currently receiving treatment at the Bolgatanga hospital. Some of them sustained bullet wounds. My checks at the hospital revealed that one of them went through surgery early yesterday. Now, later yesterday night, 3 more of them went through surgery because they found out that there were some pellets in their bodies and they had to be removed. I'm told that later today, 2 more of them will be going through surgery, but I'm told that these ones are minor surgery. So all of them are still in hospital receiving treatment as far as the casualties are concerned.
Very well, Albert, and also we understand that there were some people, some residents who were displaced. What do we know about them? Where are they keeping up?
Well, these people are the ones whose homes were burnt in the course of the violence on Saturday night. Yesterday, some of them went back. You know, they had to run away for their own safety, so they didn't spend the night in their homes on that particular day. They had to return there yesterday to see what they could salvage, from the buildings that were burnt. And when I spoke to them, a lot of them said that they didn't have faith to stay. Some of them, one woman told me she had to go back to her father's house. One other gentleman said that he did not even know where he was going to stay with his wife and his child. He still had to see if he could talk to some relatives to, get some opportunity to catch with them for the meantime. So quite a number of them are displaced, and they will have to.
Do we know if NADMO or the Assembly will make any provision for those people who've lost their homes?
Well, for now, we don't have that information yet. I've been to the area this morning. There's no sign of NADMO or any government official going to the area. What I know is that there's a RECSEC meeting scheduled for later today. It is unclear what exactly that meeting is going to be about, but they will be talking about mainly what happened. Whether they are going to put more security measures in place, that is unclear, but there's a RECSEC meeting coming on later today.
The RECSEC meeting is coming up, but what about the police? Do we understand if they've got any leads?
Yes, as of yesterday, the police said that because the shootings were perpetrated in the dark, they still needed more time to conduct further investigations before they are able to tell who to arrest if there is a need to do that. This morning, I've been to the police headquarters. They are still very busy with the investigation, so we don't have any information as of now as to whether they have made any progress in terms of arrest or in terms of knowing who perpetrated the shooting. We're looking at later in the day, then we can get some information from the police on that.
Okay. Albert, just for the benefit of those who aren't privy to this news coming in, kindly give us a quick description of exactly what happened with regards to the violence.
Well, this particular community has been a hotspot since February this year. Now, there are 2 royal gates who are claiming entitlement to the Bolgatanga chieftaincy scheme, and they have been, at the center of this controversy since that time. we know now that one person from each of these two royal gates, are currently holding themselves out as the chief of the Bolgatanga traditional area. The matter is being looked at by the regional House of Chiefs, and there may even be a court case. But that is what is creating all this problem. There were two occasions when violence broke out in this area, mainly because of this particular chieftaincy dispute. This last Saturday's incident, I should say, was the third this year as far as this matter is concerned. The police have told us also that they know that this particular one was related to the same chieftaincy dispute. The shootings were done in the night, and some people sustained bullet wounds. Others, told, were attacked with knives and machetes. And these are the people who are in the hospital. And the houses were also burnt. So generally that is the situation. It's been happening for some time now. Once in a while, the violence come back, and it's unclear how soon the matter will be resolved as far as the chieftaincy dispute is concerned.
Okay, Albert, quickly, just tell us the mood in the town, a day or two after the violence that's occurred.
Yesterday, you got the sense that people were still not so secure, or they didn't feel secure, even though you had a lot of police and military presence in the area. Now, some of these people who I spoke to, those who had their houses torched, didn't still think that it was safe for them to even come back and try to see if they could manage to stay there. And that is why they were moving to stay with their relatives. But today, everything is normal. The security presence is still very high, but you get the sense that people are beginning to move on with their lives, their normal activities, daily activities. So for now, I would say that the tension has toned down compared to yesterday.
Okay, we'll leave it here. That's Albert Sorry from Bolgatanga in the Upper East region, bringing us the details from that story about violence over the weekend. We'll move on to other stories. Pressure group Let My Vote Count Alliance says it is heading to court this morning with the hope of quashing a restraining order acquired by the police against tomorrow's planned demonstration. The group scheduled a second protest to demand a new voters register. The police say they will be engaged in a nationwide operational exercise on that same day. So the organizers of the demonstration are, however, bent on going for the second demonstration, and they are actually in court. And we understand from the Accra Circuit Court that they have been given or cleared to have their demonstration which they planned, and so they got the court quashed that restraining order, if we understand the information that we are getting. Fred Smith is on the telephone line from the court and joins us. Fred, tell us about Let My Vote Count getting the all clear. Hello, Fred. We're trying to get Fred Smith on the line. He is on the line, and speak to him about the matter in court by Let My Vote Count Alliance. Fred, hello, Fred. Yes, Fred. So we are hearing that the court has given Let My Vote Count the go-ahead to have their planned demonstration. Tell us more.
Well, on the 18th of September, the police secured an ex-parte motion that restrained the demonstrators, Let My Vote Count Alliance, from going on the demonstration and also going to the Electoral Commission and Parliament House. It's been 10 days since it's an ex-parte motion. It becomes null and void. It's no longer in operation, and therefore the court has decided that if the police intend to stop this demonstration, they have to initiate another process to do that, and this time they have to do so on notice, and it's 24 hours to the date the demonstrators say they will be going, and so it makes it impossible for the police to do anything about this situation.
So, Fred, the restraining order expires today, and that's why they're in court, and so now they can go ahead with their demonstration. Have you been able to speak to some of the members of Let My Vote Count Alliance?
Well, we've been speaking to them, and the main question I put to some of them, was the fact that the police have indicated their men will be engaged tomorrow in an operational activity and therefore won't be available to police a demonstration. They're saying that, well, it's not their business to find policemen. Their business is to go on the streets, and the police will have to sort their problems out. And so they're going ahead regardless of the difficulties that the police say they have.
And how do they take this news about, you know, being granted the opportunity or being allowed to have their demonstration?
Well, they're excited about that. You know, their original suit or application before the court was to quash the restraining order that the police secured. But since it's run out, therefore they had to withdraw it. And even before they made the decision to withdraw, the judge came to a conclusion that, well, whether they withdraw or maintain it, it makes no difference. And therefore the ruling is that they can go ahead, and they're very happy about this.
Okay, thanks very much. That's Fred Smith from the court about the demonstration by Let My Vote Count. They've been given the go-ahead by the Accra Circuit Court. This is Joy News Desk with me, Francisca Kakra-Forson. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll be talking about tourism. What do you think tourism is? Stay with us.